Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Knocks it into space.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Edmilson. Bullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele! Pele!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Nedved. And this is Pele! Iraq do have a chance to counter here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. That is good strength. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. And they've got a throw. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Irwin. Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on. And Hullet! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending of the desperate variety. Nedved.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now. But
Tries a shot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? 30 minutes gone. Oh, no joy this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. Roberto Carlos. Pelé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Over to the left. Gullit has it in a wide position. And the shot! Pelé finds himself offside. Gullit. Maldini. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
That pass has been well intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Romario. Iraq couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. Now it's Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. Romario aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business.
Corinthians clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kvaratskhelia plays it short, and here's Kvaratskhelia. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. That looks a good ball. Nedved! He won't be happy with that one. The pass has gone astray. Tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. It's good running with the ball, and it's Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Corinthians clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he is going into that little black book. Cannavaro clears it away. Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Passing is crisp and sharp. Iraq appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Iraq go into the lead. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's Nedved. Thomas somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Romario. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Romario. Corinthians can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 40.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the finish!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Picks out and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And when the manager called, great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Very nicely done. He's having a go! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Cristiano Ronaldo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, the referee had given him a chance, and now he has to show him yellow.
It's Zico! Just off target. Thuram with the foul. Deftly away. 5 minutes to add. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He came in hard, very hard. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substituição.
Iraq have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Irwin gets into a good position. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Corinthians can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening.